the little guardian of Iroko tree. The men raised their axes, and a child stepped in front of them and said, "If you cut this tree, you'll have to cut through me first." They laughed until he didn't move. At the edge of a struggling village stood an ancient Iroko tree. People used to respect it. Used to. Now it was just wood. Except to one boy, Kofi. He didn't see a tree. He saw something that had never once failed him. When people ignored him, he came here. When he felt small, he came here. And somehow, sitting under that tree made him feel less alone. Then the drought came. Not all at once, but slowly. The well dropped, the crops cracked, the air itself felt tired, and people started whispering, "We're running out of time." Until one morning, the whispers turned into a decision. We cut the Iroko. Not because they hated it, because they were afraid. Kofi heard the news and ran. "Please don't," he said. "There has to be another way." But fear doesn't listen. "Will the tree feed us?" one man snapped. "Will it bring water?" another said. Kofi had no answer, and that's what hurt the most. That night he sat beneath the tree, silent. No stories, no words, just anger, confusion, fear. Then a thought came, not from the tree, but from somewhere deeper. You don't need to be right, you just need to stand. The next morning, the axes came, the men stepped forward, and Kofi stepped in front of them. His voice shook, his hands trembled, but his feet didn't move. "If you're going to do this, do it with me standing here, this time." No one laughed, because courage like that is uncomfortable to watch. One man looked away, another lowered his axe. Then the oldest elder spoke. "We are about to destroy something we did not create, because we are afraid of what we cannot control." Silence. Heavy, honest silence. Then one by one, the axes dropped. The tree stayed. The drought didn't magically end that day, but something else did. The panic. The villagers worked together, dug deeper, shared more, and days later, the rain came, not as a miracle, but as relief. And the Iroko, still standing, like it always had been. Here's what most people get wrong. Courage isn't about knowing you'll win. Kofi didn't know that. He wasn't even sure he was right, but he stood anyway. And sometimes, that's the difference between losing everything and remembering who you are. If this meant something to you, share it with someone who might need a reminder to stand their ground. And tell me, what's something you believe in, even when no one else does?